it's fine not to have a bylaw that controls the
Fine not to
reserve.
have a bylaw?
That's what I'm asking, would you be in favor of a bylaw? That would be specific to what we use reserve for.
The board of directors voted on the reserve, as done by our reserve. We had a committee that looked at it, and they did a lot of research. I think Michelle was on that committee. There are a bunch of others here that are on that committee. And they came up with a plan for us to do the reserves, which we took to an attorney, we took to the accountants, and they said, this is appropriate. We have since had an auditor come in who looked at everything, and he says, y'all are doing everything right. Now that's what I'm going to listen to. The auditors and the attorneys that represent us. They don't have a vested interest in any of this.
Okay, in other words, there's a duplication in your reserve fund. You have things that are duplicated. You have this entire building under fair market value. You have the donated part of this building in fair market value. You have the addition as well under fair market value. And on top of that, you have got the cost of replacing siding, roof, carpet. Would that not be to you a duplication of your assets?
No.
So underneath the building, we wouldn't count. That's all.
What's the
That's all.
downside risk of?
Excuse me, are we getting off topic here?
Yeah, we're getting a little off topic. Melvin, did you want to say something? Oh, okay. Yes, go ahead.
Fran Becker. Cumberland Cove is a POA, Property Owners Association, not an HMO. So we are basically, or technically, however you want to put it, more of a forest and a rural area than an urban area. So our restrictions should be so addressed in that way. I don't want a lot of dancing around. I want a yes or no question. Do you agree with that? Yes.
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 I didn't follow the question.
I don't
Could
understand.
you ask it again, please?
Well, Harris, I'm sorry, four in front of you understood the
Well, they may
question.
have
I may have heard you, I didn't hear you.
Okay. Cumberland Cove. Cumberland Cove is a POA, Property Owners Association, not an HMO, not a homeowners association in a very crowded area. So we are technically, or basically, more a forest or a rural area rather than urban, so that our restrictions should be so addressed in that area. Do you agree, yes or no? And no explanations, no political dancing around.
But
Yes or
we
yes or
have covenants. that
Sir,
we have.
yes or no, do you agree or not?
You can't answer that yes or no because
Well,
the
how come the board
covenants,
did? That's it. Thank you.
the covenants are what we have to go by, and they were developed in this community for years.
Thank you, Iris. Well,
I guess covenants reflect that.
fine.
Any other questions? Yes, Shannon, go ahead.
Yes, I have a statement I'd make first. Not that I like to correct people, but I respect them. But when we talked about that contract, you cannot have a contract unless you have enter into a contract, and this is in the governance. You got to have 500 affirmative votes, or the board has to be the majority plus one. What they voted for, and what Mary Jo alluded to, was 5-4. That is not the majority plus one, so therefore that's a moot point. Forget it, get past it. Now, question, are you, to each one of these people, are you for opening the office Tuesday through Saturday to better afford these young people that want to come look, that are generally still working and can only come on Saturday? So are you more, would you be vote for or against changing our office hours without increasing our payroll, which God knows is going out of sight, but for no reason? Excuse me, I should have realized. Pat, would you vote for opening Tuesday through Saturday or not? Yes or no?
Yes, and I made the
Terry?
motion.
Yes, as a joint basis, sure.
Yes, and we voted on that in the last meeting, it failed. As a matter of fact, Pat's the one that put it forward.
We're hoping to get, we're gonna get more people, fresh blood on the board, so I don't know what the answers are gonna be for the people that I will vote for.
Yes.
Yes.
Harris,
No.
Elton,
No.
White,
Yes, in fact, I would have some evenings past 5 o'clock.
Okay, any other questions? What we'd like to do now is we'd like to have an opportunity for those of you to meet informally. So you're welcome to speak to the candidates, try not to mob them. There are goodies to eat and things to drink. Thank you very much for your attention.